All right, here we go. Everyone's been very patient. Hi, Aaron. Hope all is well. I recently ran across this video on Dave Ramsey shows about a woman caller complaining that her husband, who's rich, is too controlling, even though he pays for her lifestyle and gives her work. I see. What's great about Dave Ramsey's show is I don't believe these are prank calls or fake. I've seen other people that I'm like okay, that's like Dear Penthouse form. It's too saucy. But Dave's got enough volume. I do believe these are legit. The man was smart to have her sign a prenup. Now she starts sobbing, saying that their marriage is flawed, etc. Why would she marry him if she knew all this was coming? I doubt he all of a sudden pulled a fast one on her, but we'll never know for sure. Plus, I think Dave is going too easy on her with his. That Dave's the nice guy. Dave is doing it right. More honey with more bees with honey than vinegar. And Dave is a good Christian, and and I like Dave. He's not asshole consulting, and that's that's a good business strategy if you want to make lots of money. So let's and I'm gonna have to play it loud because that's I'm compromised here. How long is this? 6 minutes 5 seconds. All right, let's just go through this.
Tracy's in Birmingham. Hi, Tracy. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hi. My question is, I am married to a self-made millionaire.
Self-made.
We've been married for 3 years, together for a total of 7. I put my career on hold.
See, now I gotta pause it because the violations. She put her career on hold. In what?
And I kind of help him with everything. His businesses, multiple businesses,
What do
and
you
everything.
do?
The one job that I have that I actually get a paid salary from is I am a project/office manager for an.
Okay, your secretary. See, I was there for him. Really? It's like, well, I painted the Saturn V space shuttle. Or not space shuttle, the space route. I designed the pictures we were going to paint on you. It's like those home improvement shows. The girls all pick the crap. They never do the work. So immediately I'm suspicious. Like, I was a surgeon and then I gave it up. But she wasn't the CPA. She wasn't I could predict it.
Electrical contracting company, and we do jobs across the nation. So that is the one job that I do that I actually get a salary for. But on top of that, I help him with everything, all of his other businesses that he has, and all of his personal things, like a normal couple would. But
see, what all the other things? What? He's out there slaving away, swinging a hammer or something. And what? You got food at the grocery store? I wonder what these other things are. Oh, I wired up that house, or I did the HVAC work on. Like, oh, you're okay. I could see that. Oh, what did you do? You got gas? You ran errands?
when we got married, I signed a prenup because I know, I understand that you, everything before me is yours, and your success is yours.
Oh, the money's going away.
But I'm starting to feel like we're never going to build together. And I've put my career on hold, and I'm helping.
Okay, you love your. What's the life together? Isn't that married and being and living together in the same house and having family? Is that not the life together? Or are you crying because you don't get the money because you're not going to build a business together? And the career, going back to the career. Okay, what career was it going to be? Of surgeon?
With him and his things. So,
How many years are we coming on this now? Like where we've identified this, and no, not to you, but the whining and crying gets tiring. And I know it's not going to stop because we've conditioned everyone to think that you're amazing unto yourself. And if you do the most basic of things like support yourself or help out your husband or spouse, that you're entitled to 90% of his shit. And like, you've given up your career. Careers suck, man. They suck. Because the counterpoint is like, why are you so focused on the career? What about love and children? What about that? No.
Hers. Tracy, what else is going on?
There's actually a lot.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to have kids, and that's something that I feel like he's stringing me along with as well.
Wait. Did you have the conversation? Okay, now I feel sorry for her. Actually, if she wanted to have kids, then I feel sorry for her. But is she going to raise the kids? That's what because she's more concerned. I don't know. This is great.
And I feel like everything in our lives is his. Like, there's nothing that's ours. Like,
because he came up with all the work in the idea. I feel that the house and the car he bought with his brain surgeon salary is all his. And my student loan debts I brought to the house and my $38,000 a year I make as a bobble shop attendee, like it just isn't mine. I have no invested equity. No, you don't. I guess you own that couch you bought, maybe some clothes, but yeah, the brain surgeon money probably paid for most of it. Gee, if there was only something you could have that you guys could create together and to give you value and purpose. Oh, kids! Although he may have snookered her on that one.
I don't feel like he values my opinion or...
Do you know why you feel this way? Because that's the truth.
It's true.
That's why you feel this way.
Yeah. You're not crazy.
And, yeah.
Hey, Tracy.
And, you know, it's
Tracy.
funny that you say that, John, because he has been saying that I need to go to a psychiatrist.
Yes.
Because there's no reason why I should be unhappy with my life because he provides me with all these things
Except for
that I don't ask for.
except for meaning. He tells you what you're gonna like and what you're gonna love and what you need, and then he provides that without giving you any input on the things that you want and need.
I'd have to disagree with him, but most people by this time should know what they want and need, and they should have had a conversation about this beforehand, especially the kids. That's wrong to lie about someone, whether or not you want to have kids, just to have sex with them, let alone marry them. But he doesn't care. No, he kind of does care. He's working hard and paying for a lot of stuff. I mean, your happiness is not other people's responsibility. Nice guys.
Living somebody else's life.
It is.
Correct.
Just like we all got Biden. We didn't all. Some people got Biden checks. They didn't get value and purpose, right? It's very similar.
Right.
You're not crazy. It's the gaslighter special. When you say, hey, I'm not doing okay, and they say, well, you should probably go see somebody, right?
What? I'm not doing all right mentally. Well, maybe you should go see. Is that the wrong advice? I'm told that we all have to see psychologists. I don't know. I'm not fully going against her, but it's just so stereotypical the way this is led in. He signs up and makes the money, and you know what? And if you consider the poor woman, the way young women, I don't know how young she is, but women, I guess you could be my age too, and say, you all been conditioned to believe in purpose, value, agency through works and politics and beliefs and this, you know, and she at least does want to have kids, so she's honest about that. But to have value, purpose, and meaning through work, that's probably the cause of the problem. And I don't know whatever else they propagandized poor women with through the reading magazines back in the 80s and the 90s, and certainly now with the internet. It's like, look, you got everything. You're living the dream. And maybe the guys are giving her love. That's another thing, too. I don't mean sex. He might be a coal removed. That could be it. But this is just one side of the coin, or story.
Yeah.
Dave said it he was right on. You feel this way because it's true.
Yeah, and I'm a very hard worker. I'm very frugal.
You said you've been married 3 years. How old are you?
I'm 35.
How old is she?
He is 51.
$51. I'm done, man. I'm done. No, I don't have to say anything. See? Oh, girl crying in crisis. Wait, what? Facts are numbers? Just wait a minute. Wait a second. Hold it. Put the needle on the record, and the needle on the record, and the needle on the record, and the tone beat goes like this.
Yeah, he's acting like a daddy.
Yep.
It's not just the year differentiation.
You're acting like a daughter/employee.
Yeah. He's a wee bit overbearing, don't you think?
I feel that like I'm more of an employee.
Yeah. I wonder what would happen if you quit.
I have threatened that in the past.
I wouldn't threaten it. I'd just do it.
Don't threaten.
I'm saying, what would happen? I think the dynamic would change.
I'm actually agreeing with that. Okay, all right, it's that bad. Quit. See what happens. That will progress it. That'll move the ball down the field.
It changes for a moment, and then he says all the right things, and then.
Now hold on, but what are you getting paid to be the project coordinator
Secretary.
Administrative assistant? What do you make a year?
Approximately like $50,000.
Okay, you can go find another $50,000 job.
Yeah, go find a different job. Go find it.
I bet she can't. And she doesn't have. Here's what I gotta. Does she really manage it well? I saw this with coma money before. I saw it where it just get her out of here. Get her something. I got work to do.
Different job.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the thing that he always says is that I am spoiled and entitled because he pays all the bills, which he has.
Hey, hold on. I don't care what he says anymore.
All of a sudden, what he says doesn't matter. I've heard enough of it.
Yeah, you don't work for him anymore. Now y'all have a chance to work on your marriage.
You need to go get a job somewhere else and get a marriage counselor, and if he won't go...
They just said that not to see therapist. What?
Go without him and let the marriage counselor navigate you through setting this guy up for one possible chance to win or two possible chances to win, and then this isn't going to go well.
Yeah.
It's already not going well.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I'm heartbroken for you.
Somewhere around 2% of the public should be
All right, was that it? Because we got a third of it left.
institutionalized.
Probably higher than that.
A bit crazier than a bean. So let me tell you how crazy. There's nothing crazier than a crazy Christian either. So Deborah from Maryland calls at the break, won't go on the air, and tells Kelly to tell you and I that we missed the last call, that we screwed up the poor lady who's being who's dealing with an overbearing, out of control husband, and says that you and I are not very Christian because if we were real Christians, we would have told the woman to submit and she would be happy. This is what you call an idiot.
See, here's the problem. You don't, now, this was a 3-minute call they had for me. You don't know all the background. Why did he get a prenup? Why such a disproportionate age and difference in the ages? Does she really have skills? How much did she have in student loans? Did she have another guy's kid? We don't know all this. Is she supporting? Or is she just kind of like, here's the money, get it? You don't know. And I know they got to do the nice thing, and now we're going to go the submit. We neither them nor I can judge. But yeah, you get to see where the mainstream will go, and it's polite, and that's the right answer. Some of it could be correct and true. But I just kind of like, what would the guy, what if they had the guy like, hey, on a second. I go out every day, slave away, she lives in relative wealth, she wanted some kind of job, she has no skills, practically save her from poverty. And I said, look, okay, you can do this kind of stuff, da-da-da-da-da. Now, the lying about the kids, that'd be, but I mean, what's the other side of this pancake? We don't even have to introduce the concept of submit to your husband, although there can only be one leader and one follower, but that's a different dichotomy.
Whoa, Deborah, you're an idiot. We didn't miss it, you did. People like you give Christianity a bad name when you misinterpret Scripture and you think that someone should live in a toxic situation with an abusive husband.
Hey, abusive? What? What was the abuse? Again, this is how to run a successful. This is why Dave Ramsey has millions of subscribers and I do not.
And you call that submission. That's not submission, that's idiocy. Wow. Was I unclear?
I don't fully understand what you're talking about. Just
All right, I don't need the post announcer. There you go. All right, so you're not gonna win. You're just not gonna win. All right, see you guys later, Toodles.